Alright, what's going on everyone? Bryce here, aka Trending Tracks, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the XXL 2018 freshman class. I'm going to be talking about my predictions, why there's only 9 spots, which is the main point of this video, and yeah, just kind of what I expect from it. Alright guys, so personally, I'm a huge fan of the XXL cover. I've been watching it for the past probably 3 or 4 years steadily, and I've been watching all the freestyles, all the ciphers. And I think the ciphers are really cool, like a cool aspect to do, putting all the people like in one group together rapping. It's just really entertaining to me. And before I get into the video guys, make sure you go follow me on Insta right here. It's Bryce Har. Make sure you go follow me, like some pictures, comment, do whatever you want to do. And yeah, let's get into it. So if you guys didn't see the list yet, I'm going to pop the thing up right here, the picture. I'm going to read off the list right now. We got Ski Mask the Slump God, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, JID, Stefan Dawn, Blockboy JB, YBN Namir, Wi-Fi's Funeral, and Trippy Red. Now, I made my own list a couple months back of who I thought was going to make it when they released like the voting polls or whatever. I was like way off for this. Like I didn't expect a lot of these people to make it. I'm going to go through each one of these and say who I think deserves it and who doesn't. So first one would be Ski Mask the Slump God. I absolutely think he deserves this. I think his flow is crazy. He has a lot of insane songs. I think he's like one of the top 3 most deserving of this class. I picked him on my list to make this, so I think he's really deserving, and he definitely earned his spot here. Next is Lil Pump. As much as I hate to say it, I think Lil Pump does deserve this. I don't enjoy his music at all, really, but he has made a huge name for himself in the past year. He has a crazy fan base. He's a crazy following, millions of followers. Every music video gets 20 million views. Like he just has a lot of clout, so I think Lil Pump actually does deserve to make this. And then we got Smoke Perp. I guess I would say Smoke Perp deserves to make this list. He had a couple good songs that I liked. That Audi song, he had the Fingers Blue with Travis Scott, which was pretty nice in my opinion. I don't follow his music that much, but I know a lot of my friends really like his stuff, so I guess I'd say he deserves it too. Alright, next we got JID, and JID, in my opinion, is the most deserving on this list, the most underrated person on this list. JID's an artist I've been following for a little bit now, and I think he's crazy talented. He signed to J. Cole's label Dreamville, and he's just a lyricist, like, which is rare nowadays, which it shouldn't be, but he's just insane. He has a bunch of great songs. I think he's gonna blow everyone away in the Cypher or whatever, but yeah, I think JID is so deserving, but that's just my opinion. Next we have Stefan Dawn. I don't know who she is. Every year they get a girl to be like on the list, so it's like not, I don't know, equality or whatever, but I've never heard of her. I know she's a UK rapper. I heard she has a song with French Montana, which doesn't say much to me. I'm not a big French Montana fan, but yeah, I don't know about her. Honestly, I don't know if she deserves it or not. I'm gonna go for no, but I don't know her really. Next we got Blockboy JB. I don't know how to feel about this one. Obviously he had the Look Alive song with Drake, which was a banger. He had the Bad Company with Rocky, which was also a pretty good song, but he didn't really like add much to it. I don't think, in my opinion, he added much to either of those songs. But he did have the Rover song and the Rover 2.0 with 21, which were both pretty good songs. But those were like released recently, so he was picked before those were probably even dropped. So I don't know if Blockboy actually does deserve it this year. I think it's kind of soon. Like a lot of people have been like waiting a lot longer than he had to for this. Like, for example, Rich the Kid or someone like that. So I don't know if he deserves it this year, honestly. Next we got YBN Namir, another one that made it really early. He just blew up this past year, but I'm honestly a huge fan of YBN Namir. I'm pretty much a fan of the whole YBN camp, honestly. I really like Namir, I like Almighty J, and I just started listening to Corday. I think he's really talented too. So I think Namir does deserve it. I loved, obviously, Rubbing Off the Paint, which blew him up. I liked Bounce Out with that, directed by Cole Bennett. I thought that song was hard. And he just has a couple collabs with Almighty J that I thought were good also. So I think he does deserve this. He's really young. A lot of these guys are young, actually. So, but yeah, I think Namir definitely deserves it. I think he's going to have a good freestyle. And he's also a really funny dude, so I think he definitely deserves it. Next, we got Wi-Fi's Funeral. I'm not too keen on Wi-Fi's Funeral's discography, but if you guys have been watching the channel, you know Tom, the one that does the reaction videos with me. He's a big Wi-Fi's Funeral fan, I think. He listens to some of his music. All I know about him is that he's actually like a lyricist, kinda. He's not just one of these mumble rappers, but I never really got into him. I don't know if it was just because his name or whatever, but I never really listened to him. But I can't really say if he deserves it or not. I know he has a pretty decent fan base, but I really have no opinion on him. Lastly, we got Trippy Red. I really do like Trippy Red's songs. I think he has a great voice. He just makes catchy songs, like most of the songs he makes are pretty much bangers. So I think he does deserve this. I thought he was a shoo-in for this year, and it makes sense that he made it. There's a couple other people that didn't make it that I thought should have made it, but I probably won't talk about that. But I definitely think Trippy Red deserves this, and I'm glad he made it. And I don't know if you guys have been keeping count or counted the cover or whatever, but that was only 9 people. And if you guys have been following it for the past couple years, like since forever, when it started in like 2011 or 2010, it's had 10 people every single year. So I didn't really notice it at first, and then Tom was like, yo, there's only 9 people. And then I remembered like a couple months ago when they did shoot the cover, Lil Skies posted something about making it but not showing up. So if you guys were curious, the 10th spot is Lil Skies. I really enjoy Lil Skies' music. I really liked his project, Life of a Dark Rose, I think that's what it was called. I like a lot of the songs he drops, Creepin' with Rich the Kid. I think he's a really, really talented artist. And I really mess with his music, but for some reason a few days before the shoot he just denied it, and he said he didn't want to be on the cover. It's kind of disappointing. I would have loved to see him in a cypher with some of these people, and it's kind of unfortunate because he said he backed out so late that they couldn't replace him with anyone. So I thought that was kind of unfortunate, but he definitely did deserve to make it, and that's just kind of crappy that he backed out, but he probably has his reasons for that. And that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video, guys, but I'm going to break down the Cypher groups for you. Shout out to my friend Tom, my boy Tom. He's one reacting with me, like I said. He watched the video and broke down what groups, or who's with who in what groups. If you guys have been watching these, you know they're usually like 2 to 4 people in each group, so I'm going to break those down for you guys right now. Alright, so in the first group we got YBN Namir, Wi-Fi's Funeral, and Stefan Dawn. I don't know how to feel about this one. I definitely think Namir and Wi-Fi will go off. I hope Stefan Dawn surprises me. I don't know if she will or not, but that's the first group. Second group we got Blockboy JB, Lil Pump, and Smoke Perp. This one just makes a lot of sense. Like, they all pretty much have similar styles, especially Lil Pump and Smoke Perp. They pretty much grew up together. They're best friends, so it makes a lot of sense they were put together. Last group, we got JID and Ski Mask the Slump God. I'm really, really excited for this group, guys. You have no idea. I think they're going to absolutely, like, destroy this beat. The beat's by Sunny Digital again this year, like he did last year. So I'm pretty excited for that, too. But I think this is going to be the best cypher by far. I guarantee it won't get the most views. I bet the Lil Pump one will probably get the most views, but I'm really excited for this one. And if you guys noticed, I didn't mention Trippy Red in there at all, and that's because in the video where they were previewing the ciphers, Trippy Red was nowhere to be found. He wasn't in any of the shots, so he's most likely in the first or second group I said, but it's not confirmed yet, so I didn't know where to put him. So he's probably in one of the groups with like Lil Pump or YBN Namir or something. So, alright guys, and now comparing this list to last year's list. If you guys don't know last year's list, I'm going to read off the names right now. It had Kamaya, A Boogie with the Hoodie, PNB Rock, XXX Tentacion, Playboy Cardi, Made in Tokyo, Amine, Ugly God, Captree, and Kyle. So I'm going to compare this list to that year. I really wasn't a huge fan of last year. I definitely liked a lot of the artists, but when it comes to the ciphers or whatever, I wasn't a huge fan of them. The one I did like was the one, I think it was A Boogie with the Hoodie, Kyle, and Amine. I really liked that one. I wasn't a big fan of the one with like PNB Rock or the one with X and Cardi or whatever, but I did like that one. But overall, I don't really know how to feel about talent-wise this year versus last year. Honestly, last year probably did have more talent because it's slowly been shifting to more mumble rappers. Like, we really have like 2 or 3 lyricists on this list, and you look back in like 2010 or 2011 or whatever, it was all lyricists. It was like Kendrick Lamar and everyone. So I don't know how to feel about this. I don't think this year has as much talent as previous years, but hopefully the ciphers will be entertaining, be like a lot of energy in there, like the one with Lil Uzi and Kodak and all them. That one was obviously not too lyrical, but it was really entertaining to watch, and it has so many views. It's like the most viewed XXL cypher by far. So hopefully they can provide something like that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below whose freestyle cypher you're looking forward to the most. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to the JID Ski Mask the Slump God one. But let me know if you guys are looking forward to any other ones, or the same one or whatever. But yeah, guys, it's been Bryce, aka Trending Tracks, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Cruising down a nigga block with the chopstick. Rockstar nigga. Nah, I need a rock bitch. We want beef, not veggies, not squash bitch. That boy like to talk. We pop out with mops. You gon' shoot a little, we gon' shoot a lot.